Hello, in this video we will learn how can create master details forms in SharePoint using Spark Forms Builder. You can easily create a complicated master details relational form between two or more lists using just a repeater control to have a fully functional form which you can retrieve, add, update, and delete its contents without having to write a single line of code. Let's create a master details form for the country and its states form. In the beginning, I created two lists as we see here. The countries list, for country names. And the states list, for the states of these countries. And we are going to store the data in these two lists from one form. From the countries list. At the top, click on Spark Forms Builder to open the canvas to design the form. OK, now we are in the countries list master details form. So we are going to add a country name as a master which has many states, so the states will be the details. One-to-many relationships. Let's drag and drop the country name text box from the tool panel. Now drag and drop the repeater. And add the state name text box control in it. If you are interested in how to use the repeater in detail, you can watch the tutorial video listed in the description below. Now we are going to modify the repeater properties and map the repeater with the details SharePoint list to store the states values automatically in it. From the data source, we are going to map the repeater with the states list. As we use the repeater to store the states names in the states list. So in the repeater settings select the site path and states list. And here specify the operation, read and write in the list, to add new state, and also read to retrieve the data for editing later. Select the master ID, country ID. Then map the form controls with the related list columns. Then click OK. Let's now publish the form and see how it works. Let's get back to our list. Add a new country. Enter country name here. And add the state's name. Submit the form. As we see here, the country name has been stored in the countries list. And the master ID, and the names of the states have been stored in the states list. Let's reopen the form. We are going to update the state name. As we see here, the state name has been updated. And we are going to delete the state name. Click on Delete. As we see here, the state has been deleted. We just watched how to create a master details relational form between two lists in SharePoint using Spark Forms, easily within 1 minute. And how you are able to do all that, using a wizard dialog which will make creating such forms a very easy job to do. Follow us to learn more about advances used for SharePoint and Spark Forms. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and if you have a comment please write it down. Thank you.